Final edition of Pick, Win, and Drive. Marc Malusis with you, being joined by one of the partners in New York, Auto Giant, Michael Brown. What's going on, Michael?
How you doing, Mark?
You got a little post-big game edition as we wrap up what has been another successful year here of Pick, Win, and Drive. And Michael, the Patriots once again do it.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago.
You nailed the winner!
Yeah, we did. I don't think it was that hard, to kind of just follow the trend.
I get it.
It's Brady Belichick all over again. And more than that, though, it's what a lot of people predicted. A little bit of the nerves, the rookies, the new guys, Goff, McVay, they were rattled.
They were, and really
it showed.
It did, and Goff played terribly, and McVay, I don't think coached a good game, and he talked about his play calling as well. And that's where we talked about before the start of the playoffs, Michael. Is there a team that you trust the most to play their best or play winning football when it counted most? And you always come back to the New England Patriots, that they are going to be able to perform when the pressure's on the most and to execute a game plan. They do it all the time.
Yeah, not enough people give credit to the experience, right?
Yeah.
That they've been there before, they've done it before, they've prepared over and over again for this time. And as good as the Rams are, because I will tell you, if you look paper on paper, the Rams have more talent.
They do.
But where was Todd Gurley? Okay, Goff didn't play well. I feel terrible for Wade Phillips because the game plan he put together
was fantastic.
You couldn't have done better there. But then you got a Patriots defense that had a run like you've never seen before. I mean, this defense during the season was very mediocre.
Yes.
Okay? And look at what they did. And I think the telltale sign of their season was not so much the Super Bowl. It's what they did in the first half of that football game against Kansas City. Who shuts a team like that down for a half of football with 0 points?
Well, and you look at that, and then you look at what they did in the first half against the Rams, what they did in the first half against the Los Angeles Chargers. They set a tone each and every time in every one of these games.
Each game, and it was so impressive, and you got to tip your hat to them. I don't think we'll see it again in our lifetime.
No, 6 championships in 9 Super Bowl appearances. Brady, greatest quarterback of all time,
Without
might be the greatest player of all time. And Michael, interesting offseason when we look at both locals in terms of the Jets and the Giants and Gangrene. Greg Williams, you got him as defensive coordinator. Gase as head coach. Yeah. He's going to be the offensive mastermind. The development of Sam Darnold. Now it's up for McCagnon to put together the right guys around him.
And that's where we get a little wobbly. That's where we get a little bit, right? Hey, listen, it has gotten better. If you look at the 3 seasons that McCagnon has been with us, each draft he's learned, and this past draft was the best one. It's hard to judge yet, but what we're hopeful for is we're going to hope to see either an opportunity to trade down, maybe even trade with the Giants.
Yeah.
But trade down and get some picks, because what we do need to do is we need to develop that offensive line. We need an edge rusher, and we need a receiver. And we need to get in there and get some pieces to the puzzle around Sam Darnold. You also have some free agency situations, and the big question is, do you go get Le'Veon Bell?
Yeah, and that's the big question. Do you think they do?
Listen, the guy can run and he can catch. It's 2 issues solved. If it's up to me,
go get him.
I don't think you don't think twice about it. You go get him. You help Sam Darnold run that offense. You go get him, and you move forward in the draft with the other pieces.
Before we announce the grand prize winner here, the Pick, Win, and Drive contest all season long, let me ask you this question about the Giants. When we're doing this show next year, week 1, is Eli Manning the Giants' starting quarterback?
I believe he is.
And the reason why?
Because I think you're going to draft a young rookie, and I don't think he's going to be ready to play. I think Eli's going to play 1 more year with the Giants, bring him along, and I think then in 20 you'll see Haskins or the guy from Duke or possibly the kid from Oklahoma.
Maybe Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
right.
Kyler Murray, who's a stupendous player. So I think they are going to draft a quarterback. I do believe that that's what they're going to do. I think if they were going to go get someone in free agency, they would have already thought about that. They had their chance to get Bridgewater, and they didn't do it. So I do believe they're going to look in the draft, and I think Eli's got 1 more year in him.
Want to announce our grand prize winner, and thank everybody to go to nyautogiant.com and registering throughout the course of the football season. Congratulations to Mel Lerner, Atlantic Hyundai. He's our grand prize winner. Michael was making correct picks all season long throughout the course of the postseason as well. Mel is going to get a 3-year lease on a Hyundai Elantra. So congratulations to Mel, our grand prize winner. He registered. Michael won that week, and then we selected Mel's name. So congratulations to him. And Michael, it's been another successful year. I want to thank you you for coming on the radio program on
That
Sunday
was- that
with
was-
Deal and myself. We had a fantastic
yeah,
day. That was a great time.
That was a lot of fun. Had a really good time going in, seeing the studio for the first time, and sitting with you guys, you and your partner. It was a great time.
Well, I appreciate it. And listen, great off season. I'm sure we'll be chatting throughout the course of the off season.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
successful year. And congrats on the Super Bowl winner.
Thanks so much, Mark.
You got it, Michael Brown. You got it, and good luck to you.